Here, Dave's got me in a frontal headlock into here. Again, we've got to think of what's available. Now, what I need to do is I need to look at this position, because in this position here, if Dave puts a headlock on, and then basically, you have to be careful because it's okay, but I don't want him to break my neck. But from here, if he decided he wanted to drag me over there, it'd be very easy for him to drag me down to the floor. He just needs to turn his body. So by grabbing here and turning his body, yep, I'm thrown to the floor. And if I'm on the floor here, just follow it through. Yeah, I'm in a position where it's very easy to choke me out and cause me all sorts of problems and punch me in the face. I don't know if you can see from that angle. Yeah, here, hit me in the face. Yes, there's stuff I can go for, all right? But let's take it back up to stand-up and then we'll move it from there. So, what can I do to prevent him from throwing me down to the floor? At the minute, when Dave's got the headlock on, he's moving independently of me. Yeah, here. So because he's moving independently of me, he can throw me quite easily. Okay, in this position here. What I need to do is reach round. Yeah, I know he's my friend in real life, but in combat he wouldn't be. But I need to become friendly with him. Yeah. So he's got me in his headlock. Now if I grab on here, now he starts to try and stop me. We move as a unit. Yeah, so it's not as easy for him to throw me. And all I've done is nothing more than brought my arm round and basically grabbed onto him. Yeah, so just here, grab on. So now he tries to throw now. It's not as easy because we move together as one. So you haven't got that centrifugal force for him to throw you the same. So he can't throw you very easily. Now, in that position, what do we do? How can we work with that? There's loads of different ways. From here, he grabs on. We move as a unit, so he can't throw me. What's available here? Yeah, groin, straight away, straight in, grab, and you want to rip those testicles, seriously. You get your hand right in, get a good grip, grab, twist, tear, whatever you need to do to break. Simulating it, I'll go in a thigh just with a pinch, but obviously in real life you're going to do the groin. Into here, pinch, and they want to give loose. Yeah? You all right? Yeah? They want to give loose. Now if you think that's just a little pinch on the inside of the thigh, what's it like if I grab his testicles and I'm literally squashing them that tight, they're going to pop. Yeah? All right? That's what you've got to think about. You're right? Yeah. So it's looking at doing whatever you need to do to fight. But key things, like I say, in that situation, we'll look at the what-ifs. In that situation, I don't want him to throw me, so I grab on, and I grip on, and we move as a unit. So he tries to throw me. Yeah, he can't, because I grab myself, I sink myself down, and I'm here. Yeah? I might need to, if he's grabbing on again, I might need to get myself some space into here. Yeah? If he breaks grip and tries to punch me, I need to intercept that. All right? So again, whilst he's grabbing on, this is quite tight. There's other stuff I can do, of course, here. Yeah? So grabbing on to sink and move as a unit here, so he can't throw me. If he disengages his hands, this becomes weaker, so that I can move. I can slip and all sorts. However, from here, as soon as he brings it down to pull back and punch, here, I need to jam it, I need to intercept. But there's no real grip here, there's no strength on this right hand at this point, so I can intercept. And at this point, instead of grabbing here, now, as Dave just lifts his arm, instead of grabbing here and just holding his clothes, I can grab a piece of flesh. And by grabbing the flesh, you can see what happens. I get that ripping and tearing again. So you can see there's all sorts of different things going on there. All right? So it's like getting the fingers in. So initially, whilst he's gripping on, yeah, if I try and grip here, it might open him out, but it might not. Yeah? But I want to stop him to be able to throw me. So if he tries to throw me, he can't. Yeah? Like I say, as soon as he disengages his hand, check it. Just grab and tear. Groin strike. All of those options are there. You all right? Yep. All of those options are there, and you just need to be, you're looking for that reaction. As you notice, as soon as I pull in, just get that skin and that flesh curled over, Dave opens out. Yeah? It prevents him from punching me. Could I turn my head and bite him possibly at that point? You could possibly, but it's like you say never. Never say you can't, because the situation may arise that I do. However, let's just look at some more scenarios with the same thing there. Remember what I talked about, getting the fingers in the eyes and gouging and twisting and turning. So what you need to do is, it's ripping, isn't it? You're getting the head and the face, and you're ripping, tearing to get the fingers right in. From here, Dave's got me in that position again, into here. I've come into this position here. I might have struck the groin and gone in to grab the groin here. What I can also look at doing is, because I don't want him to throw me, all right, I've gone into the position, I've grounded him here, yeah, or I've just holding on to his clothes to prevent him from throwing me. As he's trying to throw me, Here, he can't. I bring my hand over here and I gouge into the eye socket, or underneath the chin here. And I'll talk about this point in a second. Underneath here. Or, again, I reach round and I get that nose point. As soon as you get the nose point here, this exposes this side of the body for a punch or for a shot. Oh, there's an ankle. Boom, guess what? Ankle's going to go. Yeah? Because he exposes vulnerabilities. The points give you the option. It opens out the person ready to go and strike. Become yang, you have to do. Yeah? Think of what a weightlifter does when they pick up a heavy weight. They grunt, they shout, they do whatever they need to do to get that adrenaline, get that pure raw aggression out to lift that weight. It's no different. Yeah? Don't be silent with it. You want to pick him up. You want to grab him, and bite him, but be aggressive with it. Into here. He's got you in a headlock, yeah? Into here. He's trying to pull you in. Here, reach around, get the nose here. Now look at that straight away. And that is that point, Dave just dropped his hand. That's that point straight on the side of the nose that we talked about before. Keeping my fingers away from the mouth. There's an ankle. Yeah? There's a rib. And we're going to talk about striking afterwards and striking methods. But there's that rib into here. You've got to look at what's available. Look at how you're going to, right? Look at how you're going to deal with it. But these nose points work a treat. Okay, that's still that moving around the face. Get your fingers gouging in. Twist, turn, grab. Yeah? If there's a gap, stick your fingers in it. Again, the neck from here. I've got you in the headlock. I'm grounded here. If I can reach up here, I might grab this way. But you've got to watch this hand for punching. If this hand disengages, you need to check it up in here. Ready, all right? It may be that in that position there, if that comes through from here, I can get this hand up into here to create space. Yeah. So if I'm in this position here and he brings his hand back to punch me, I slide this one through here. Now at this point, this is loose, so I come through. I come into here, and now from here, if you can see, yeah. Once I've got this arm bent behind his back, I crank the fingers over, and basically from here, I pull in and I pull back, and I get that little finger or several fingers, whatever I've got, and I snap it against my body. It's a bad position to be in. This is like an inverted hammerlock. Here. You can see Dave's tapping out straight away as soon as it pulls in. You all right? Loads of different ways. You okay? Yeah. But you've got to do what you've got to do. That person is trying to cause you serious harm. If they've got you in a headlock, yeah, and they start giving it all this, pounding you in the face, that's not a good position to be in. But the second that hand comes back, bring the hand up here, yeah? Now, from here, if he ends up getting sliding through slightly, he might get a dig in the face, he might not. But from here, again, you've got the arm through, twist, pull through, get it behind his back, so it comes up here. Get a finger crank. So as the arm came through here, I rolled it up this way to get into this position here. Elbow me in the head. Okay, yeah? He can't do anything. Because if I do that, I put him up on his toes. And the interesting thing is, well, somebody's on the toes, they're uprooted. And whilst they're uprooted, they've no power. If I ease it off and he's sunk here, now he's got a base to try and hit and come round and hit me or whatever. But as soon as I get him on his toes here, elbow me in the head. Yeah? Hard as you can. Okay. It's not going to happen. You all right? You've got to go with what you've got. You've got to basically gouge, rip, tear, grab hold of something, bite them. Downright dirty fighting. That's what you've got to do. Okay? So this is a few sort of small manipulations. We're going to look at using the head and headbutts shortly.